Hello everybody, my name is Steve Agogo and this is how to defeat V and C with Moebius Master Quartz level 5. Disclaimer, there is a method without this Master Quartz, however it will require a significantly longer fight, significantly more resources, and overall just a little bit rougher time, but it's still relatively easy. If you would like a video on that, please let me know down in the comments below and I'll do my best to accommodate you. Now, the most important character for this and a cornerstone to this strategy is a unit with Moebius Master Quartz and the Chrono Burst Quartz, and as much EP as we can muster. Any of either Alisa, Elliot or Machias will do. You want as much EP and speed as possible. It does not matter if they go first or not. We just want to give the enemy the least amount of time to, unleash hell upon us, as everyone who's ever faced this possible know. Now, I'm using Machias for this, but the best by far would be Elliot. I'm simply using Machias because I've already got him set up. Now, as you can see, we've got the Chrono Burst here. This is absolutely a must. You must have this alongside Moebius or this will not work. This is going to not necessarily cheat, but it's going to cheese it to the point where we do not take any damage. Now, as you can see, I've got some speed on him. Doesn't matter, just any will do. You want EP Cut 2 and EP2 and EP1. You want to be able to cast at least 3 Chrono Bursts in a row. So that'll be 170 times 3, which is 340. Come on, Steven, quick mash. 510. We got 710, so we're fine there. This is very, very important. Now, I will just rest up quickly, simply because I swapped his quartz around and he's already low on EP. Next, we're going to see some very, very important items. Now, if you don't know what Moebius does, it gives every singular item, like food, healing items, like potions, an area of effect. This means that instead of hitting one person, it hits the entire team, including the caster who has Moebius on them. So in this case, it would be Machias. So, for example, if I was to use, and we will, which is what I recommend, if I can find it here. 1 second, there's a lot of items. The Serum Powder and Serum Capsule. If we were to use these ordinarily, it would give 1 unit, it revive them, it restore all the health, and 100 CP. This is a rare item, you're going to get a certain amount per playthrough. This is New Game Plus, so I may have a few more than you will, but don't worry, I will give you some alternatives to this if you've already used them, or you don't have enough. But this is the only time really in the game you're going to want to use these. This is by far and away the hardest fight, so why not, let's just go ham and use them all. Now, with Moebius, we give this to everyone. That's right, this singular, incredibly powerful item that gives everyone 200 CP will now affect everyone in the team, instead of just one, right? This is very, very important. These two are huge, but they are not the only one. We want any CP boosting items possible. Now, if you have sadly used all of them, there is a recipe, and that is the Red Hot Soda, which is the unique dish from the tomato cocktail. Now, you get this recipe from speaking to Almira, I believe her name is. She's in Dining Bar F. It's where you have that night out with Fee and Claire. Little spoiler alert, but you should know now if you're at this point. And you can talk to her twice and she'll give you this recipe. Now, as you can see, it gives 60 CP back instead of 100 or 200. So the only downside to this is that you will have to do twice the amount of Chrono Burst, which means you'll need twice the amount of EP usage, which means you're going to want to stock up on a lot of EP charges, preferably EP charge 3 or 4. I don't think you can get 4 at this point, but if you do, marvellous. That is the best alternative by far. Next, we're going to need strength boosting food. Food that will instantly give us max, or at least pretty much within the same turn, max strength up for Reen, Fee and Angelica. Sadly, Alisa and Elliot are not used here because they are magic damage. We're going to be boosting specifically strength, of which these all are. So, for that, the recipe is going to be the Stamina Steak recipe. So in particular, the Marbled and Stamina Steak. Now, you can use Juicy Kebab, which is the best one here. Sadly, you do need guys for that, so if you have not made at least 2 of these, by this point, you cannot use them. Instead, use Fee as the best one there to make Marbled or Stamina Steak, and it will do the same job. We're simply going to use Chrono Burst twice to give everyone max buff. Now, if you don't have that recipe or the ingredients, another alternative is the colourless noodles. As you can see, it gives strength up, except it gives strength and speed instead of strength and health. Either one is fine, it both does the same thing. If you have this, then you can use Fee to cook as many of these as you want. You want at least 4 marbled or stamina steaks overall. See, I've got 3 and 1, or 2 juicy kebabs. That's all you need. Now, if you don't have any serum capsules, you will need quite a lot of these sodas. Thankfully they are quite cheap, although it's a lot of ingredients, it's not hard to do. Just make, I don't know, 20 of these and you'll be absolutely fine. Now, and with that, it's time to actually get into the fight. Now I will obviously, disclaimer, this is a spoiler. If you have not even engaged this fight at all, or even seen what's about to happen, then I will try and skip it, but be aware this is a spoiler. But I assume, I should say, that you've already gotten past this point if you're looking at this guide. So let's get through these two bosses with ease, ladies and gentlemen. Let us proceed. Oh, sorry, last thing, totally forgot. Last thing we want to go about is the tactics, i.e. the positions they're going to start in. This is the format you want. You want at least someone in the middle here, two on either side. They can be here or here, it does not matter, but we want to use Angelica, whoever's in the middle, as the item user. We're going to put all of the items from Machias onto this to hit everyone at once. Very, very important. If she's back here, this will not reach these two or these two, and then the whole thing fails. So make sure that you have this set up here. Alisa and Elliot do not matter, they can be wherever they want. As long as you have this format, you are set. And now, with that, we are ready to proceed with the boss fight. Again, spoiler alert. And here we are. Now, unfortunately, this is actually quite an unlucky RNG we got, because Machias is quite low down the list, but we should be able to simply survive. Now, what we're going to do is simply waste our turns with move. Now, if you are trying to go for the achievement to get all the scans, this is now where you would do it. And by scans, I mean, you know, checking out what their stats are and that. If you're not doing that, then you can ignore it. Otherwise, here we go. Let's just wait and hope we survive. Okay, absolutely fine. Now, he did move Angelica back a little bit, but that's not the end of the world. Now, obviously, Fee is very quick, as we all know, but that's fine. We'll waste another turn. I'll move Reen slightly in, since we can. And now begins our ability to completely break this game. Now, as you can see, Vulcan, it's not showing here, but he has around 160,000 health. I believe this is the highest in the game, except for the very, very final bosses. He's even got more than C coming up. Now, this is a very simple little turn order we're going to do. I will leave this in the description below for you to take a screenshot or to have just on your phone so you can see what I'm doing. Now you must follow this exactly or it will not work. Now we're going to Chrono Burst. This will give Machias 2 turns. This is very, very important. Which means his next action will not end his turn.
Leave it to me.
We're now going to find our state, the strength buffing kit. This may take a while because there's a lot of food here. And we're just going to use it on our allies. As you see, strength up on everyone. But that's not enough. We need all of the strength. So we're going to Chrono Blast again. Because again, if we can spam this, this is where you can see why I wanted all the EP. With this, they will never get a turn. So, although it's a crit chance, which is a shame, we're going to use another meat item here, if I can find it. Here we go. Sorry, the music is amazing, isn't it? Anyway, now that's done. Chrono Burst one more time. And now we are going to unleash all of our S-Crafts. Now, since we got lucky and have a crit chance, if you don't get one, it's not the end of the world. We're going to use our strongest physical DPS, which will be Reen first. On to Vulcan. We are again going to use everyone except for Machias just for now. That did a lot of damage. Well done, Reen. And we'll go again. Fantastic. And then the last thing. Do not worry, we are not done yet.
No. Leave it to me.
And just like that, he's roughly half his health. Now, we are simply, because we have used Chrono Burst, we are now going to utilize a EP charge because he's about to run out. Now, this will hit everyone, but that's not important. We just want it to hit Machias. And there you go. And also, because he's got Moebius, it also boosts the strength of that. So you saw it recovered 1,000 instead of 500. Now we're going to use Chrono Burst again. because we do not want to give the enemy a turn. And now we're simply going to use our Zerum powder. Now you can use either one. I recommend saving a capsule for C, but it literally does not matter. Again, if you do not have either of these, be prepared to use the... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nope, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? God, there's so much food here, I'm sorry. Red hot soda. Now, if you're going to use this instead, you'll use this now. I'll do this since we're here, and I'll show you. If you're using Zerum powder, you don't have to do this, but if you're going to use this, you do this. I'm going to say this more, I'm sorry. And then we're simply going to Chrono Burst again. Now, we're just doing it twice instead of one time with the Zerum powder. It's not as efficient, but it literally is the exact same thing as you can see there. And then we'll use... Let me find it again. One more red hot soda. And then we're going to restart again. All S-Crafts. I'm now going to skip.
Looks like I don't have to hold back.
It's my turn.
And then we simply repeat the process. It is this easy. And this is harder because he has more health, I assure you. Actually, C is the easier of the two because of this fact. Now we use one of these. And as you expect, here we go again. Now we still have 2 to 3 turns on our strength buffs, so you don't have to worry about that either. This is done before they even run out. And lastly, her.
Right.
And then we're going to simply, we don't need to Chrono Burst because we're about to win. Let us utilize one more Zerum powder. And then go again. And that's it. You have just defeated the second highest health boss, one of the hardest bosses in the game, without being hit or even letting them have a turn. Apart from the beginning.
Done.
And there you go.
Can't relax yet.
And that is how you beat this game with ease. Now I'm going to show you the exact same thing against C, just so you can see that it does indeed work. Now again, if you're going for the achievement to get all of these scannables, you will need to let him hit you. At least, well, you need to at least survive until he throws mines out. Then you scan one of the mines, and then you continue as always. You should be able to survive. Now, we'll now skip our turn, thanks to this awesome music.
It's my turn.
And as you guessed it, it refilled our EP, and we're now going to repeat the entire process again.
Leave it to me. That's good. Right.
And you can see we're only using 4 of these steaks. That is it. Or 2 juicy kebabs if you have them. If I can find it, where are you? Oh, sorry, yes, we already used the special ones. Here we go. My bad.
That's good. It's my turn.
And again, Chrono Burst.
Right.
We're then going to EP Charge.
Thanks. Leave it to me.
And then Chrono Burst. We didn't need to EP Charge there, but I just want to be safe.
Right.
And now we're going to use the Zerum Capsule this time. Because this is the hardest boss in the game, so if you're going to use these at any point in this game, you use it now. Now, if you haven't realised, the reason we don't use S-Craft with Machias is because we want to keep his turn. And as you see, the health difference is quite stark. And there you go, look, just like that, we're already at the halfway stage. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, we are not done there.
Leave it to me.
And then, Zerum Capsule. Again, any item, Zerum Powder, Zerum Capsule, if you're going to use red hot sodas, just do it twice and you'll be absolutely fine. Obviously, this just makes it quicker because they're at 200 strength instead of 100.
turn.
Now, since this is a video, ordinarily I would play it safe and use another powder, but I'm going to let our boy Machias here finish it off in style.
I hope you're ready.
Or not. There you go, we get the idea. I thought I'd try and finish it flourishy there, but...
There's no time to waste.
And there you go. That is how you defeat V and C with complete ease and almost not being hit if you're not stupid like me and you want to have a little bit of fun at the end. But that's it. I went through 4 stakes in total. I went through, I believe, 2 to 3 Zerum powders and 2 capsules. That is it. Now again, if you don't have them, just use sodas. And I hope this was helpful. Again, if you would like to see a strategy without Moebius level 5, do let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions, of course, also ask me down below and I'll do my best to answer them. And I hope this was helpful. If it was, please feel free to leave a like. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.